Hi there, this is AniBusiness with your friend Simeon. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while though, but still we are here. Thank you for standing by. Let's talk about DUROC pig in today's video. I've had a lot of people, yelling, maybe calling me or discussing it. Some farmers, they say, DUROC pig, I want DUROC pig, I want this one, I want that one. And some people tend to ask me a question. Okay, what's so special about DUROC? Why should I have DUROC at my place? Why should I buy DUROC? What is that thing that I don't know about DUROC? Is it a must to start with DUROC? A lot of us just listen to maybe some things, a discussion, or maybe read online, or maybe hear about DUROC, and we just want to buy it, we just want to venture into it, we just want to have DUROC. If I may ask you, for what reason? Why should you have DUROC? So what is so special about DUROC? Relax. In this video, we are going to discuss it together. But before then, please, if you're new on my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, turn the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever time a new video drop in. We all know that DUROC is not a Nigeria breed. DUROC is discovered in New Jersey. That is in America, something like that, if I'm not wrong. So it is our African farmers that import it down to Africa. And DUROC is much more in South Africa compared to every other countries in Africa, and they have more of the pure breed compared to every other Africa countries. Now, what do we have to understand about DUROC before we buy DUROC or before we choose DUROC? We all have to understand that DUROC are very, very friendly compared to every other pig. They are not temperamental compared to other breed of pig. They are very, very friendly. They can easily recognize you that is taking care of them, adapt to environment within them, and also easily locate where to eat, where you are feeding them. They are very, very friendly. They have this good sense that they can sense, oh, this person, this is what this person give me, this is where I'm going to eat, this is what I'm supposed to drink, this is what. So they are very, very friendly, and they adapt easily to whatever condition or climate you put them. DUROC pig also grow faster compared to every other pig. Yes, I want us to understand, and I want us to know the reason, at least before we buy it. Not just something we hear outside, we jump into it. Now, for those who are asking me that should I start with DUROC pig, I will come to a conclusion at the end of the video, whether you should buy DUROC pig as a starter or not. So like I told you, DUROC grow faster. DUROC also have a better meat compared to all other breed around. The meat in their body is so unique, taste better, taste good compared to every other pig. That's one of the things that make DUROC so special. So these are just the three keywords I want you to understand. DUROC are not temperamental compared to other breed of pig. DUROC are very, very friendly compared to every other breed of pigs. DUROC have a good sense, should I say sense of humor, to come close, to recognize people that are taking care of them, to also locate where they are eating, drinking, or to learn new things easily. So DUROC have that characteristic, and also DUROC grow faster, and also they have a better meat. They have better meat compared to every other breed of pigs out there. So that is one or two, three, four things that make DUROC special compared to every other breed. Now, how do we recognize good breed of DUROC? It is as simple. In this video I told you that we are going to be talking about specifically DUROC breed, so that if you go through this video and you want to start up your own farm and it comes to maybe DUROC, you will at least know that, okay, I have to do it this way, I have to do it that way. You can recognize DUROC by few things. Number one, the color of their skin, the color of their ear, the colors of their body. You can say colors, yes. There are two major colors on DUROC. Now, the color varies, but I will explain. The two major colors are brown, or let me say red, and black. A good DUROC, we have either brown or red color, or let me say from gold color down to around dark brown, which means gold into brown, into around red color, down to dark brown. The redness won't be like something that is red, too red like blood, but at least it's in between that gold, entering into red, coming down to dark brown. That is the color of a DUROC. DUROC have second color in their body, which is in their mouths. It's usually black. Then is it the hoof of their leg is always dark. Check it very well. So they have that two major color. If your DUROC is not having maybe whitish, don't forget it has been crossed with maybe large white or landrace. So DUROC only have two colors in their body, the red color or the brown, dark brown or gold color in their skin, and also in their mouth and legs they have dark color, black color. Number two ways you can recognize a good breed of DUROC is DUROC tend to have a floppy ear. The hair will go straight and it will flop like this. Although research make me understand that some DUROC, when they grow to a certain age, their ear can stand straight at times. Sometimes their ear will stand straight. Sometimes their ear will remain floppy. Then another way you can recognize a good breed of DUROC is the length of the DUROC and also the size of the DUROC. You can use that too to recognize a good breed of DUROC. Another means you can recognize a good breed of DUROC is look at their buttock at the back. That side of their anus down to their thighs. If it has enough meat, if meat shoot out very well, it's not something that is flat from their leg to the tails. It will curve down and you will see good meat there. It won't just be something that is very, very flat. So that is another means of recognizing a good breed of DUROC. So these are just the few ways you can recognize DUROC. Don't forget, your DUROC might come around the gold color, which is not that many outside, but it still exists. Your DUROC can have like gold color, red color, dark red or dark brown color. So that is how to recognize a DUROC. So what is the importance of having DUROC at your farm? Importance of having DUROC at your farm is not more than 3 or 4 if I should go through it. Number one, like I said, DUROC has a better meat compared to every other animal. If buyers come to buy DUROC from your farm and they get to slaughter and they sell to their buyers, if the buyers like it, they will, what kind of pig you sold for me yesterday is different from the one I used to eat. The taste is better and I like the meat. So it will speak message to the seller. The seller will call maybe either the supplier or rather call you that he or she is buying from directly that pig you sold for me, I think it bring me a better market. So I want something like that. So that will also fetch you good customers to the farm to buy your pigs whenever time you have them on ground. So DUROC has a better meat. So that too. Then you can use DUROC for cross breeding, which will still bring a better result. Don't forget that DUROC grow faster compared to other breed of pigs. So you can use your DUROC to cross breed either your landrace, your large whites, or any other pig you have at the farm. Although it is no longer a pure breed, but the offspring are going to be unique and you are going to enjoy their growth. So that is another ways of knowing the importance of having DUROC at the farm. Then another one is DUROC bring more profits compared to other livestock. Profit in what sense? It is your fellow farmer, like I said in one of my videos, that values your DUROC. Buyers don't value it. The only value they can tag on your pig is that it has a better meat and it fetch me more customers. They like it more compared to the one I'm buying before. I might like to be buying that. But that price does not change. If they are buying large white at 1,000 naira per kilo, they will buy DUROC at 1,000 naira per kilo. Why? Because it is pig they are buying. They don't care whether it is black or it is red or it is green. It is pig they are buying. Now it's now up to you, maybe to negotiate well, to talk better with them, to add money so that you can make profit out of it. Now, why is DUROC pig price that costly? Why is it higher compared to every other? It is because it is not our breed. Although large white and landrace, the foreign one, are not our breed too, they are sheep, but still we have large white and landrace in Nigeria as well, but they are local ones which tend not to do well. They don't do better compared to the imported one they are bringing. But these ones, they are very, very scarce. Even to get a quality one too is very, very scarce. That is why DUROC is very, very expensive. You understand? When they brought large white, they quickly produce them, then they started splitting it, this one by that one by. So we have a whole lot of large whites and landrace outside, but DUROC are very, very few. We don't have many of them outside. So the person that shipped it in, or let me say the people that brought it into Nigeria, have to calculate the cost of flight, the cost of clearing, the medical tests that they are undergo on them, all those expenses they are going to calculate it on then before bringing them. So when they produce, if they want to sell them, they will have to calculate all this money on them before they sell it to you. So at what amount are you going to meet DUROC piglet? DUROC piglets in Nigeria now, you should see it around, I don't know if you see someone that said 200 to 200,000 naira for you, but you have to check where. But the price is around 250 to 300,000. Even some people sell at 350,000 naira as things go by. So you are going to see it within that range. So that is that about the price. Now, if I should answer your question, as a starter, someone who is just going into this business, what particular breed should I start with? Start with large white and landrace. These two. Go on. If need be to have DUROC, let it be that you have taken your farm far a little bit. Maybe you bought 5 pigs, 4 female, 1 male, maybe large white or landrace, and those pigs have already produced, they have multiplied around that 50, 40 or 30 going to 100. Then you cannot think of adding DUROC to it. Why? If you decided to start, except you are rich, you are wealthy enough, or the capital is big enough to buy the DUROC. If not, start with both large white and landrace. The reason why I always advise people to start with both large white and landrace first is because the cost of buying DUROC is high. The cost of buying DUROC is very, very high. That is why I don't advise people starting with DUROC. It is important and it is very, very good to have DUROC at your farm. But the purpose of having DUROC, you have to understand it. The purpose of having DUROC is either to cross with other pigs, to cross with other breed at the farm, or rather to cross them as a pure line and sell to other farmers. If you want to buy DUROC and start rearing it at your place, like for slaughter, you might not really make much money out of it. Of course, when you buy pig to raise and sell for slaughter, there is no much profit there. I do advise people that do come to me for online training not to try it. So you buy pig, you train them, you take care of them until they produce. When they produce, their offspring, the babies you get, the winners you get, then you separate them, you rear them, feed them, you sell the babies. That is when you will have profit. By the time you sell the baby, don't forget that you are going to take either 1 or 2 out of the 8 they deliver to you and keep at your farm. Take care of them for production. So while their mother is taking in another pregnancy, the babies are coming up to take in another pregnancy. So that is just the simple way you can earn money buying pig with a huge amount of money. If you are buying to rear and sell, you might not make much money doing that. So if you want to start up, start with the large white, especially if you don't have much to start. You start with the large white or the landrace. Later on, you can add the DUROC. I don't advise people starting with DUROC because DUROC is very, very expensive. At the end of the day or along the line, you might not, if you spend so much buying DUROC, you might not have enough money to continue the farm business. So it is better to start with something that is a bit cheaper and that will give you good results too, than to start with something that is expensive, even though it's going to give you a better result. Yes, I do advise you that you shouldn't buy cheap something, but that doesn't mean large white and landrace are not a better breed. They are good breed too. It's just that DUROC grow faster. Yes, they have a higher surviving rate. I forgot to tell you this. DUROC have a higher surviving rate. They can survive any condition better than every other pig. Although there is nothing special about DUROC, but for the fact that they have things that are unique about them, make them more special. How long will it take your DUROC to reach maturity stage? It's just like every other pig. Around 6 to 7 months, 8 months, your boa or your gilt is ready. So you can meet them. And they will deliver babies. Their babies start from around that 7, 8, 10, 12. If they don't give you more. So they are highly prolific too, and it's not like they are prolific than large white and landrace. They give you the same set of piglets. They can start with 8, they can give you 10, they can give you 12, they can give you 15. The same way your large white, your landrace can start with 8, can start with 10, can give you 12, can give you 15. So they are both prolific and they deliver to you same numbers of piglet. So in that aspect, there's nothing special about their production. And also, if you take care of your DUROC very well, if your DUROC is a better breed, so they can give you a weight as high as around 150 to 200 or even getting to 300 kg. That's if you have a very good breed and you leave them for a longer time. So that is all about DUROC pig. If there's any other thing you want to know about DUROC, please, or any other contribution you want to add to me about DUROC, you can let me know. So they survive more, they are more healthier, they eat almost the same food that all this, let me just say they eat the same food that your large white and your landrace are eating. There's nothing more. But if you want to start as a starter, if you are rich enough, you can include DUROC in the set of pig you are starting with. But if you are not, please forget DUROC for now. When you start your business and you've taken it to some particular level or a particular level, you can add DUROC to the set of breed you have. It's not just about color. Of course, some of us like to have colors of animals at the farm because they look beautiful, they are unique in their own way. But don't forget, it's all about your business as well. So do it right. Dream big, but don't crash. That's all. I am Simeon. If you need me for consultation, the number is there on the screen. You can text me.